Days. Here I am in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me know if you're having the same kind of weather that I'm having out here on the island. Heavy rain today so far for the past 2 to 3 hours. But hey, nothing can stop us. We are unstoppable. So we are going to go forward with our morning coffee session. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You're in the right place. And building a community of progress. And that's what it's all about. Life fulfillment comes out to making progress towards a worthy goal and our ambition. That's when we feel most happy as a side effect when we're growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. It's one way or the other. We are constantly in an ocean of motion, everybody. Well, right now, I'm in the river, the St. Lawrence River in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York in the US of A. Let me know where you are in the world. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place. And if you're here, you might not think you're in the right place because it's raining like hell right here. Hey, how are you? Glad you're here, my brother. Thank you. I love it. Hi, Pops. Can't call me Pops. Look at me. I'm 29 years old. Mentally, I'm 29. Emotionally, 29. I guess physically, I am 68. Everybody, hey, thanks. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for the returners coming back. I love going live in the vertical mode of YouTube because I know YouTube pushes that out to the shorts feed. And I get to connect with a lot of people who aren't already subscribed, but I know you're a returner, you're a loyal follower, and we collaborate on how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. And hey, what better way to live? Morning coffee. I only got about 28 more minutes of morning left here in the eastern seaboard of the United States. Glad you're here. All right, new subscriber. Love it. From India, baby. Hey, all the way around the world. Never been a better time to be alive. Can you imagine? You can turn on your camera. You can, in real time, live feed to the world. You got a message, you got a product, you got a service. You can actually organically put that out to the world. Never been a better time. And for how much? For free. That's right. Hey, I would like you to post a short about the email I sent you. Yes, about what's going on, the protests going on in India, about the test that was canceled, and that oh my goodness, these poor students and what they've gone through, and the brutality that's being happening in India. Thank you for sending me that email, by the way, and I did respond to it. And I have been studying all the protests that are going on with these students in India. How the brutal regime there had canceled that exam that students had spent years preparing for. It's tragic, and we need to get that message out to the world. So thank you for bringing it to my attention. And I'm going to I might be doing a podcast on that. Maybe I'll have you on as a guest, and we can discuss that, and we can put that. It's all about awareness, becoming more aware of what's happening, not only in our own personal lives, but expanding that awareness out and out to the rest of the world, because it will help us continuing to grow as a person. And hey, let's face it, we can still fog up a mirror. We're still in the game. We're still in the game of life. And why not live it to our best abilities? And one of those ways to live at our best is to become more and more aware. You know what? Awareness, that's the superpower. The more aware that we can become, really self-enlightened and educating ourselves. It's all about self-education, isn't it? Hey, how old are you? How old are you? Hey, I'm 69, everybody, but I'll tell you what, ambition-wise, energy-wise, I'm only 29 as far as that goes. So subscribe to the channel. My channel is all about a community of progress. I want to continue to grow it one quality person at a time, and the next quality person is you. Bang the subscribe button. Let me know you did, and we are going to always be growing. Everything is a motion of growth, right? We're in an ocean of motion. Everything is moving one way or the other. It's 9 p.m. in India. Oh my goodness. I hope you have a good night. Good sleep to you. My day is just beginning, kinda. It's 11:30 here, 11:35. Grandpa, love the view. Grandpa. Hey, you know what? I have actually grandchildren from my stepkids, but you know what? I guess I am a grandpa. I never used to like that word because of my image of what a grandpa is, but of course that's changing throughout the world when we're getting people more and more into staying physically fit and continuing to grow, continuing to self-educate. well into our later years. And why not? If we have the ability, why not live until you die? Have you ever seen these people? They're already dead. They just haven't been notified yet. They are shuffling around and they are half dead. Not only in their thinking, look at their bodies, how they've let them go. And it doesn't come to light until you're a little bit older. You can get away with it when you're 20, 30, 40, maybe 50. You reach 60 and you have had no organized effort of fitness or strength, progressive resistance, major movement on a daily habituated basis. And you can tell how the body has disintegrated. Some of these people get to 60 and there is a sharp, sharp decline. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, everybody. I'm Cliff Yates, actually retired police officer, retired stand-up comic. If you can retire from stand-up comedy, I think you can, right? Just stop performing. So I'm glad you're here. My whole channel is about a community of progress, really expanding personally how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. And that's going to make the biggest impact on the world. Hey, you want to change the world? Start with your own self. Listen, when you get better at communicating, when you grow, when you self-educate yourself, guess who benefits? Not just you, everybody around you. And you know what? That's a lot of fun. When you make big changes, you're going to be surprised at how people are going to notice. I was, it's kind of been a cliche. You see it all over the place, right? If nothing changes, nothing changes. How true is that? Change it up. Change the way you think. Change the way you act. Change the emotions that you're creating. And we have to do this intentionally, like on a day like today, that it's heavy rain here. I can't do much outside. And if I let it, there's no doubt that this heavy rain, overcast, lack of sunshine is going to have an effect on my mood and my emotions. But of course, with intention, I'm going to be changing my state. I'm not going to let the outside weather dictate to me how I feel, how I act, and how I respond to my day. I'm going to get after it today, although I am taking some time off from my workouts. Hey, I love it. I love it. The grandpa, I love it. I love all the positive response this morning. Still morning, 11:38 here in New York State, everybody. I'm in the US of A. We got India in the house. Who else is here? Fortune favors the bold. Take bold action. Get on the damn chat. Let me know where you are in the world. I want to recognize where you're at. I'm going live in the vertical mode of YouTube for a couple different reasons. First of all, when I go live, then you know it's authentic. There's no notes here. There's no teleprompter, and I'm not reading from a script. Sometimes that's the greatest content, isn't it? When we know, damn it, at least it's real. It's not AI generated BS. And hey, 100% true. But what do you do when you have nowhere to start? Man, you know what? I've been trying to find. There's like an I don't want to say it's ancient, but there's a philosopher's essay. Really, the only obstacle to us is starting. Just start from where you are. Make a decision. Decide what you want. Don't worry about the how. That's the damn secret of getting to where you want to get to. Create an unimaginable goal in your head. Get a picture of yourself in the future and reverse engineer back to where you are now and take the appropriate steps that you need to take going in the direction of where you want to go. But do not concern yourself with how. All you need to know is the what and the why you're doing it. If you got a big enough why, then you're going to start taking the actions you need to take to get to where you want to go. All right, everybody. Thanks for checking in this morning. I am still live. Hey, listen, I'm going to stick with you until my coffee is done. And that's going to create a lot of fun. I'm a poet and didn't know it. All right. Glad you're here, everybody. All right, I'm in the St. Lawrence River, Thousand Island region of upstate New York. I appreciate all the positive comments this morning. I love it. Who made this coffee? Oh, my cousin made it. Who's here? Staying with me for about 10 days. Glad you're here, everybody. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it's all about a community of progress, making progress towards a worthy goal. That's when we feel the most energized, we feel the most satisfaction. The fact, that is the secret. You want to be happy, fulfilled, and satisfied? I'm going to tell you how to do it. Make progress. Just make progress. We have been given the gift of choice as to what we think and how we decide that we're going to respond and act to the outside circumstances. And let's not limit ourselves to the five senses, right? See, hear, smell, taste, touch. We really want to go from upside down. Start from the spiritual down. Most of us operate from the down up, but no, let's get above. It's about seeing the invisible. Bob Proctor talked about the best definition he had of faith, and he said it was this. And I don't know where he got it from, but he said it's the ability to see the invisible, believe in the incredible, which is going to allow you to receive what the masses call the impossible. We don't want to be in the masses. The masses stay addicted to mediocrity, and I can't do it. I don't think you can either. Can we just see it? Two streamers have show there. All right, thank you for the positive comments this morning. Boom, boom. You want to change your mood, you want to change your emotions, you want to change your state. You can do that in 3 different ways. Put them all together as one. One of them is change your physiology, how you're moving your body. That's number 1. Number 2, change your focus, what you're focusing on. And number 3, change what you're saying to yourself. Hey, thanks for jumping in here, everybody. That's one of the reasons I like to go live in the vertical mode of YouTube, because I know people are jumping in and out of the shorts feed, and that gets me in contact with people who aren't already subscribed to the channel. And then I get some new subscribers like you. Boom, hit that button, come back later. I have long form content as well as this short form content. All right, everybody, I'm so glad you're here. You are in the right place. I'm in the St. Lawrence River. And when I say I'm in the St. Lawrence River, I mean I'm in it. I'm on an island. I have a big ship I can see going by, going up the main channel here in the St. Lawrence River, probably heading up to, well, going in that direction. Their next big waterway is going to be Lake Ontario of the Great Lakes. All right, everybody. Glad you're here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you are in the right place. It's all about a community of progress. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Morning coffee with Cliff Yates. I'm a retired cop. I'm a retired stand-up comic, writer, actor, producer, and now I'm podcasting. I'm live streaming right now to you. Always looking for the next quality subscriber. That one person is going to be you. Bang that button if you haven't already. Comments, please. Where are you in the world? I'm in the state of New York, but I'm in upstate New York. I'm in the St. Lawrence River, the Thousand Island region of the St. Lawrence River. There's actually 1,864 islands. And hey, let me know where you are in the world, and I will connect with you in a real raw way, because I'll tell you right now, you can tell for sure I'm not reading from a script. I don't have a teleprompter. Hey, and I don't have any notes this morning. I'm just speaking to you from my head, through my heart, out of my mouth. So you can rest assured that that's the real deal. All right, everybody, I'll wait for a few more 1,000 people to jump on here before you and I start talking and collaborating about pearls of wisdom that we can share with each other. Rain, rain, go away. Hey, everybody, thanks for checking in this morning. Morning coffee with Cliff. I'm here in the St. Lawrence River, the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. And I was just talking about how we can't let the outside circumstances and the weather dictate our emotions and what we're going to do. Well, the weather is going to dictate a little bit what I do and don't do to a certain extent, although I don't have to. Let's face it, if it was a beautiful sunny day, I would be swimming in the river today. But why would I let that stop me? When I go swimming, I'm going to be totally immersed in water. Rain would have no effect on that. So you know what I'm going to do today? I am going to go swimming today, even though it's raining hard. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for checking in, everybody. I'm Cliff Yates. Morning coffee time. I like to do these morning coffee sessions because I connect with people who aren't already subscribed to my channel. I'm connecting with people all over the world, and I know it gets seen by a lot more people than my vertical mode videos do, because when I go live in the vertical mode, it shows up in the shorts feed, and YouTube is now pushing shorts to more and more people, so I get to connect with more and more people. And that's a great way for me to grow my channel. And I like to share what I'm studying, what I'm thinking about, because everything that I'm reading and studying predominantly is about how I can get better every day, every way than I was yesterday. So I'm going to give you my best that I can today, right now in this moment. It might not be as good as yesterday. Maybe it won't be as good as tomorrow, but right now, today, you are getting my best and you deserve nothing less. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad you're jumping in here on the Shorts feed. I appreciate you. Motivation, inspiration, but more than that, it's about progress, making progress towards a worthy goal and or ambition. That choice that we have that choice of choosing our thoughts. And listen, if you talk about that movie, The Secret, it went viral because of the law of attraction. But as Bob Proctor, a guy who was in the movie, said, that is not the premier thought process of the law of attraction or The Secret. The law of attraction comes after the law of vibration. And the law of vibration is something that we create by choosing our thoughts. That's going to affect our emotions. That's going to create a vibration in us. That's going to magnetize us to similar circumstances or people who are on our same vibration. That really is the key to The Secret, is the law of vibration, not the law of attraction. Because before the law of attraction, it is the law of vibration. And you know already, you're not only a receiver of vibrations, you're a transmitter of your own vibrations. And you've been there, you've been of a positive mindset, a positive vibration, and you've had people come into a room, come into your circle of influence who are on a negative, toxic level of vibration. And you know you've been repelled by them. You want to get away from them. You do not want to be around them. And that's a true life example of how we are either on a positive or negative axis of vibration. And that's what we're going to attract into our life. It's really kind of an amazing thing. We're not going to attract what we want. We're going to attract what we already are in our thoughts, in our mindset, in our vibration. It's powerful stuff if you start taking control of it. And you have that power. Nothing else has to happen. You can decide right now, today, how you're going to change what you think about. That really, the strangest secret that was created by Earl Nightingale, it was a recording that he made in the early 60s called The Strangest Secret. Look it up. And it's all about we become what we think about all day long. Change your thoughts. And they have to be habitual thoughts. Just a fleeting thought that comes into our mind and goes out is not going to have an effect on us, positive or negative. It's a dominating thought, something that we keep in our mind with strong emotion. It's going to get implanted in our subconscious. It's going to create the universe and people to become attracted to us. And you're going to be amazed at the changes that are going to happen in your life based on your thoughts and emotions that you create by choice. That's the secret. I'm so glad you're here, everybody. Let me know where you are in the world. Do not hesitate to leave me a comment. All right, everybody. Hey, glad to connect with you, everybody. I'm Cliff Yates. Welcome to the channel. You are in the right place. Somehow you're directed here. Maybe because I decided to turn on the damn camera and go live in the vertical mode of YouTube. And guess what? Shows up in the Shorts feed. And somehow you found yourself here. Take the next step. And hey, subscribe to the channel. I'm building a community of progress. Listen, I started from humble beginnings in a small town in upstate New York, found myself out in the city of Los Angeles, working for the LA County Sheriff's Department. At the same time, I got into stand-up comedy, performing all around the country. And I was a cop by day, a comedian by night. And just like you, all of us have multifaceted aspects to our own lives. Right? We're like diamonds, baby. We have different sides to us. We play different roles, but you know what? We could excel in all of those roles because we have the choice to adopt principles and values that affect us across all aspects of our lives. And that's exciting stuff, everybody. Exciting stuff if we decide to take the steps necessary to always be progressing. every day in every way, getting better than we were yesterday. It's all about making progress. Know where you're at, know where you want to go, decide on the steps that you need to take to go where you want to go in the future, and you are going to be creating your own power. You have it, baby. It's all about personal growth and personal power. It's actually much more than motivation and inspiration. It's about self empowerment, taking control of our thoughts, number one. Absolutely. Comedy podcast listener. Hey, all right. I'm glad you're here, my friend. All right. Listen, never lose your sense of. I may not be doing stand-up comedy in clubs anymore, but I'll tell you what, never lose your sense of humor. Never lose your ability to throw a punchline in appropriately placed, and you can bring joy to other people. That's really what I get off on it. Really, having a positive impact on some other person, no greater joy. Glad you're here, everybody. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. You are in the right place. And listen, right now, to me, you're the most important person in the world. That's why I'm speaking to you in a live feed, right? No matter where you are in the world. And that's a power that we all have to turn on a damn camera in real time. We can connect with people anywhere in the world for the cost of free. Doesn't cost a thing. And there's no doubt. Listen, why are you my superior in some way? Because you've studied and focused on something that I haven't studied on. So I know that I can learn from you. And maybe we can learn from each other if we collaborate, and we can if you will. Subscribe to the channel, hit that button, don't be shy. Fortune favors the bold, my friend. Take decisive action, even if it's not exactly where you want to go right now. The fact is, taking action is going to create something in the world that's going to have a great effect on you. Alrighty, I'm so glad you're here. You're in the right place, damn it, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you are. Where are we connecting from today? I'm in the state of New York. I'm in the Thousand Island region of the St. Lawrence River. That's actually where the name of the dressing came from. Thousand Island dressing was named from this location. Hey, thanks for the heart, everybody. I love it. Hey, positive feedback, encouragement from somebody else. I like it. Do I need it? No. Hey, do I need you to like me? No. I don't care about your thoughts or judgments of me. I care about your thoughts and judgments of yourself. Of course, to like me, I would want that. I'm a pretty good guy. Not necessary. Not going to stop me from creating content that I think has great value to other people. I'm going to march on and continue on. But I take a lesson from what you just gave me. And that's the feeling that I get when I get a positive word of encouragement. And that's why I like to encourage and compliment other people, right? And I read this a couple months ago, and I thought it was so true. Sometimes we don't compliment other people because we think to ourselves, well, that would be awkward, and they don't care. No, it's not awkward, and people do care. Find something legitimate and authentic to compliment somebody about. Maybe it's their t-shirt. Maybe it's a piece of jewelry that they're wearing. You're going to be surprised at the effect that that's going to have on that other person. You might think it's trite or it wouldn't mean much, but guess what? They know now that you're actually seeing them. Because let me tell you, if somebody's wearing specific jewelry or a shirt or a cap, it has some meaning to them. And for you to recognize that and give them a compliment, you're going to be surprised at the meaning that's going to have on them. But why do it? I'm telling you, if you haven't already, get addicted like I have in having the gift of encouragement to other people. You're going to be surprised at how much you're going to get back by having a positive impact on somebody else. And start with people that are close to you, family, friends, people you work with, neighbors, associates. Try having a positive impact on those other people. When you start trying to serve other people, and in doing so, you're actually serving the world is going to come back at you and ask how it can serve you. It's really going to be the law of compensation. These are laws and principles that everybody can use. They're impersonal. They apply to everyone. And so we want to become more aware of what those laws, principles, and values are so that we can apply them in our personal life. And that just comes from me studying. Ignorance is the big problem in our country and in the world. Ignorance is the only problem, really, and we can counteract ignorance by studying. The only way to understanding anything is to study. We have to study, become self-aware, not just of what's going on around us in our world, but self-aware as we get more and more circular in our impact of others, as we expand. We have an innate drive in us, and you know it if you'll accept that knowledge in yourself. We have a drive to expand and express. Hey everybody, glad you're here. Oh man, I love it. Thank you for the positive feedback. Of course, anytime you put yourself out there, and I do this with full faith, full knowledge that when you do that, you open yourself up to public criticism and or attack. But that's okay, because other people's judgments or opinions of me is none of my business. Of course, I appreciate positive feedback, positive encouragement, and that's why I like to go out in the world and I like to put that out to other people. Why? To tell you the truth, I get it back tenfold. When I have a positive impact on somebody else, let me tell you what, that comes back to me. And that's why I would encourage you to start acting in an encouraging way to other people, because you're going to be surprised at how that serves you. And listen, I'm glad you're here. We got a lot of people jumping in on the shorts feed. I'm glad you're here. You are in the right place. I'm Cliff Yates, retired police officer, 35 years, stand-up comic. And really, I've been embedded in learning more and more about personal growth, how I can become better than I was yesterday, applying all that today, and then I share that with other people. That's what my channel is about. If that resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please subscribe to the channel. Growing the channel one quality person at a time, hey, and that's you. And that's one of the things that I also learned is to constantly, we have to always be auditing our inner circle, who we let in that inner circle. You know what they say, that we are a direct reflection of the 5 people that we most hang around and communicate with. And sometimes negative people, toxic people, they can get into our inner circle. And we have to always be auditing our inner circle. Hey, that doesn't mean we want to cut them out of our life and throw them away, but we might not want to have constant contact with them, and we might not want them in our inner circles. As a matter of fact, we do not. That's just between you and I. Don't share that with everybody. You and I are collaborating together on how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. If that resonates, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, my friend. Hey, let me know where you are in the world. I like going live in the vertical format of YouTube because YouTube shows it in the shorts feed. I get to connect with more and more people who aren't already subscribed. And you can tell when I go live, turn on my camera live, this is authentic. This is not an AI generated background. It's raining here in upstate New York. This is not a green screen, everybody. This is real life right now, this very moment. Kind of a cool thing to connect in real time. And I have no notes with me, as you can tell. I don't have a teleprompter, and I'm not reading from a damn script like a lot of people do. You know what? Once you know something, then it's easy to share with other people because you know it and you know her. You don't have to read it. You don't have to have notes about it. If you have it indebted into your heart, embedded, that's okay. I leave the mistakes in. Another great thing about going live is the mistakes stay in. Hey, Chicago, how are you, my friend? On vacation in Mazatlan, Mexico. But normally I'm from Chicago. I hope you're having a great trip there in Mexico. I've been to a couple of beautiful places in Mexico, and I've been a couple of places not so beautiful in Mexico. Man, I had some wild times when I first went to California, and my friends took me to Tijuana. Holy shit, man. That was some crazy experiences there, but I know there's some beautiful places in Mexico. And so I hope you have a great, I've never been to Mazatlan, but I want to get down there. Definitely in Chicago. I want to spend more time in Chicago. I've been there a couple of times just on layovers. One layover 30 years ago, United Airlines put me up in the Sears Tower, and I got to walk around that elevated area of Chicago, the elevated train area, and there was all sorts of great restaurants. And I thought, wow, there was a lot of energy in the city, kind of similar to New York City. Chicago has energy to it, and I only spent a couple of days there, so I want to get back to Chicago. I got some neighbors in my hometown of Free, Florida, Indian Harbor Beach, and they're from Chicago. They still have a house in Chicago, And so I want to get back to Chicago. So glad you're here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, my friend, glad you're here. Enjoy your trip. And I'm actually looking myself to do some more traveling. You know what? Sometimes I'm not in the mood to travel, and then sometimes I'm in the mood to travel, right? So I've been meeting some people who love traveling. That's their main passion is traveling. Hey, and they're close to me. They're close in thinking, they're close in my heart. And so I'm going to be traveling with those people, just opening myself to new experiences, new ideologies, new thoughts. And then, hey, that's part of the growth process. We want to always be growing. If we're not growing, we're dying. How big does a tree grow? As big as it can. How much should we grow? As big as we can. Somebody asked Jim Rohn like 40 years ago, I make $50,000 a year. Is that enough? Is 50,000? And he said, yes, that is enough if it's the best you can do. If it's the best you can do. But if it's not the best you can do, then it's not enough. What most messes with the mind, if we're not living up to our full potential, that we know that we could be doing more, we could be becoming more, then that does mess with our mind. And so we always want to be growing. That's what my channel's about. And if that resonates with you, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. Hey, and appreciate you. We got Chicago in the house. We have India in the house. We had Wisconsin in the house. And so it's amazing. I am totally amazed, and I don't ever lose that childlike amazement that I can turn on a camera and I can in real time, live stream to the world and connect with people on a real basis. No notes, no teleprompter, not reading from a script, connecting with you in a real positive way. Hey, everybody, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I am Cliff Yates, really retired cop, 35 years. I did 5 years in upstate New York. I did 30 years for the LA County Sheriff's Department, living in and around LA for over 30 years. What a great experience that I had working in South Central in some of the poor, violent areas of Los Angeles. And I'm also working West Hollywood, patrolling the Sunset Strip of West Hollywood. What a thrill, adjacent to Beverly Hills, California, driving through the streets, getting paid to drive the Sunset Strip, working Universal City Walk in Hollywood. Some of the greatest experiences that I had working LA. But now I live in free Florida, but I'm still committed. I'm motivated and inspired to have a positive impact on other people. That's why I'm here. If that resonates with you, please flex biceps for me. Oh man, I would be glad to. Flex biceps for you. All right. Yeah, well, all right. That's 69. That's not bad, right? Why not, everybody? I'm still hitting it hard. All right, everybody. Glad you're here. We had a request for a flex. And hey, who am I to deny you your wants and your desires? All right. That deserves a subscribe. Hit the damn button, everybody. You're in the right place. Morning coffee with Cliff, and I'm going to stay here with you until my coffee is gone. That is my commitment to you, my friend. Glad you're here. All right. How'd the flex go? I hope that was good. Still glad you're here. If you haven't already, leave me another comment. We got everybody chiming in from all over the world this morning. And you know what? That's pretty damn exciting. Oh, we're here now hey, no more morning coffee with Cliff. We are now at afternoon coffee with Cliff here on the East Coast in the United States of America. One of the greatest countries in the world, if not the greatest. We have freedom here if we will choose to exercise it by choosing our thoughts and actions. Morning coffee with Cliff. Now we're in the afternoon. Let's wait for a few more thousand people to jump back in here. Coming at you. Can we just see if two streamers have to show their, I don't know what that's about. All right, everybody. Glad you're here. Everybody, I'm Cliff Yates. Morning coffee with Cliff is now turning into afternoon coffee because it's now 12:05 here on the eastern coast of the United States. Let me know in the chat where you are in the world. It's all about a community of progress, how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. That's what I'm committed from myself and to you, to somebody else, other people. We got a lot of plus, we got a lot of likes today, and we got a lot of new subscribers. The next quality one is you. Boom, hit that quality button that says subscribe. You're in the right place. Costs you nothing, means a lot to me. And who knows, some of the content that I put out there might have a positive impact on you. Morning coffee with Cliff is just about done, but you know what? I made a commitment that I would be here with you until the end of the coffee, until the coffee is done. I will be here. Boom. How you doing, everybody? Glad you're here. You are in the right place. No matter how you found your way to my channel, the fact is that you are here and you are live like myself. Everybody, Cliff Yates, retired cop, comedian, actor, writer, producer, just like you, multifaceted. All of us have multifacets to our lives. Hey, listen, if you resonate any way with making progress towards a worthy goal and or ambition, you are in the right place. Glad you're here, everybody. Thanks for checking in. The Cliff Yates channel is you and me together, collaborating. When two or more people come together in his name, everything is possible. All right, everybody, that is the end of the coffee. So I will see you in the next video.